Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today is Sunday. I entirely intended to film at least some more of this week, but it just, a combination of, it was like payday post Black Friday week with work, so it was just a lot of campaigns in a very short space of time. Paired with the fact we had a new starter, a couple of work events, I feel like I just had no time. I also didn't upload on Tuesday for pretty much the same reason, albeit I do need to get today's video up. So yeah, I basically didn't film, I basically didn't film anything all week. I filmed a couple of clips, which I'm gonna put in here, and then we'll continue with Sunday, which I need to do, and if you can tell, a tidy, a reset. The chair that I usually use for this desk, which you can just about see the corner of there, has like full on broken. So yeah, I need to do like a proper reset, tidy up, flat clean, all of that. Let me insert the clips that I did film. I filmed a couple on Friday and a couple on yesterday. So I'll include those here and I'll see you guys in a second. Today is Friday. It's officially Friday the 1st of December. So I've got obviously something on to celebrate the occasion. And it's advent calendar opening moment. I've obviously already opened my chocolate advent calendar because I am a child. But I bought in my Selfridges advent calendar and I thought we might as well open them together. That is the wrong side. And we have the Refi Brow Sculpt, which I actually love. This is actually a really good brow gel. Shall we twizzle you guys around so that you can actually see the unboxing of the Glossy Box and the Cult Beauty, because that would be far more fun. And then I need to head off to work because I've got a very full-on day and I need to be in work as early as possible. So, Glossy Box, day 1 is up here. And we have a Floral Street Wonderland Peony, oh no, it's not even in view. A Floral Street Wonder Peony fragrance, which I can officially open and give it a little spritz. I mean, shockingly floral, but it smells really nice. And then we go down to the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar, where day 1 is coincidentally in exactly the same place. And for here, we have the Say Glowy Super Gel Illuminator, which I also have the Say Cream Bronzer and absolutely love it, but I've not tried anything else from this brand, and I see this absolutely everywhere, so I can't wait to give this a go. I think I mentioned it at the tail end of last vlog, but I'm going to store all of my advent calendar bits and things that I bought myself that I don't need yet in this drawer, and then it's kind of like a sort of shopping basket for the months to come, so that if I'm ever getting like an itch to buy something, I can just come in here. And it's basically because obviously I now need to start properly saving up to buy a house, so I've kind of done my last not needed purchases, and now after this is where I'm going to come to go shopping. So I'm gonna pop that in there. And the last task we have to do for this morning is get a new hydrating serum. So I finished up my hydrating serum this morning. It's this one, and I need to add something in to replace it. And I think I'm gonna put in one of these, which is the Sally Hughes Daily Serum. So that is the replacement serum. And I think that's everything we have to do this morning. So I'm gonna head off to work. Right, so we're sort of caught up. There wasn't a huge amount, as you can see, but we're sort of caught up. I have posted today's video, which I'm really sorry there wasn't a video on Tuesday. It has honestly been one of those weeks. One of the jobs I want to do today is to edit the lipstick declutter that I filmed last weekend or the weekend before, and get that one up and out on, what day do I post midweek? Tuesday? Wednesday? I can't remember. I have some advent calendar unboxing to catch up with because I went to a wedding yesterday. My cousin got married, which was actually a really fun day, and she looked beautiful. So yeah, my cousin got married, which meant we left to Gloucester, which is like near where she lives, really early in the morning. And because obviously I was also trying to get like ready for a wedding, I didn't have time. So I haven't opened yesterday's or today's advent calendars yet. which is very exciting. I've got my 2 boxes from my Selfridges advent calendar, and then obviously Glossybox and Cult Beauty are over there. So let's open door number 2. Ooh, we have a Dr. Barbara Sturm clarifying serum. I love to use a hydrating serum and a clarifying serum and either alternate one morning, one evening, or just use them both at the same time. And I feel like there's a lot more hydrating serums than there are clarifying serums. So when I find them, I kind of love them. And in one of these advent calendars is my favourite clarifying serum. So when that comes back out, I will obviously show you. Door number 3 is one of these super long ones. Nope, wrong end. Oh yeah, I forgot this was in here. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Bronze Palette. This looks so pretty. I feel like if you've watched my makeup declutter set and watched me show you all of my eyeshadows, this is basically the same as all the others that I own, which means I will love it. So yes, very happy about that. I'll go into the Glossybox one next because obviously I have to leave Cult Beauty till last because it's the best one. So day number 2 in Glossybox is an iconic mascara. I'm actually not going to open this because I'm going to try and leave it sealed so that it lasts longer, but 2 makeup products, that's amazing. And then day number 3 is a Rodial Papaya Enzyme Scrub. I remember opening this in the advent calendar unboxing. It's only like half full, it's full to there. And I get you obviously want to keep a little bit of air in it, but that's a lot of air. So I'll obviously use this. I will, I'm sure, enjoy it, but it's obviously a bit of an annoying thing that they've put so much air in it. Oh, I think this is a candle. If you watched a recent empties of mine, Alex and I are on a bit of a candle burning mission. Probably not so much these new ones, but I think this one is from an advent calendar last year, for example. This is the Joe Loves Christmas Tree. And then the one that I've just got is the Joe Loves Roasted Chestnuts. They're a slightly different shape. But yeah, Alex and I are trying to burn through some of the candles because we did have about 15 candles that were just sitting there. Ooh, so you've got the Medic 8 Crystal Retinol Ceramide i3 Smooth and Lift Eye Cream. I always find it hilarious when things come in bottled, in kind of relatively big size boxes and then they're like a small product. That they even have to push to one side of the box. I assume it's so they have space to like write all the things they want to write on it, but I just think it's always funny. So yeah, that is like a great little mix of goodies. I've got a candle, an eye cream, a serum, face scrub, a mascara, and an eyeshadow palette. So they're gonna go in the drawer that I'm obviously creating in the wardrobe. And then I think we need to begin tidying some of this stuff up. It's so messy in here, I actually can't. That chair's broken, so I need to take that chair apart. This is the makeup that I took for my cousin's wedding, which is very similar to the makeup that I wore for my wedding. So I need to put all of that away. I just need to make the bed. Alex and I got our thank you cards delivered for the wedding. I know they're so late, but we got our thank you cards delivered for the wedding. So we need to get those ready to go. I need to obviously edit a video. There's a lot of things. I need to do some washing really badly. So yeah, there's a lot of things to do today, but yeah, I'm excited. Let's get cracking. Went to make dinner and realised I was missing probably the most major component of macaroni cheese, the cheese. So I'm running out to supermarkets to get some food. I just have on probably the most basic autumn winter outfit one could physically put together. Stripy black jumper, dark blue jeans, belt, my new coat from Mango that I love, and then the little Baker Boy cap, which is from Accessorize from last year, but I've noticed they basically have the same hat again this year. So it does like attract fluff though, which bit of a shame. But I really want like a leather one in like a cream or like a really light tan colour. But that's a whole conversation for another moment. I have a little list of things I need to get. It's quite a short list, but quite essential things. Lemon juice because you run out, surface cleanser because you run out, white wine for a recipe that we want to make later, cheese for lunch, green tea because Alex isn't feeling very well, and chocolate cereal because it's what Alex eats every day because he's a child. Got my keys. When I went to Delft, I bought this little key ring, and it's a duck with little random things that you only really get in the Netherlands, but it's so dirty. I don't know what's gone on with it. And then I also have this. Alex bought me that as one of the first presents he ever bought me. I have a bottle opener, which came from a SEO conference. Now that's sexy. And then keys. I need my keys to have weights to them, otherwise I lose them. So I always have at least like 2 or 3 key rings on a key. I'm gonna run off to the supermarket, I need to put my rings on first, and I will be right back. So I've just had a bath. It's obviously quite a bit later, as you can probably tell from the very terrible lighting that is in this room. If I turn the top light off, it would be it's giving like evening cozy vibes. But yeah, I have had a bath. I needed to feel warm. I felt like my bones were cold, so I had like a really slightly probably too warm bath. I've put some Frizzies serum in. This is very nearly finished. I think this will be my 6th tube of this. I want to say I've been using it for absolutely years. It's one of those things that like after a while I'm like, is it working? Maybe I'll try using something else. And then I stop using it and then my hair gets really frizzy and I'm like, that's why I use it. So yeah, it's one of those products I just don't think I could ever not use. I use it if I blow dry my hair, if I air dry my hair, if I'm straightening, if I'm curling, if I'm anything. I use this because my hair is quite fluffy. So if I don't use this, my hair is just like an unmanageable fluffy mess. Yeah, I also have some little earrings in. My mum for my birthday bought me a advent calendar where you unbox like a little piece of jewellery every day. Do something easy but still kind of in the season of like fall. Basically it's deciding to dive back into the It's been missing for it's gonna end. I'm trying it and was like, so if you're wondering why I'm taking this chair apart, it's because every time I sat on it, the back leg, one of the back legs, I think it's back right, would just like fold in and then you would just like collapse on the floor. And I didn't realise how bad it was until I was taking it apart. And like, look, that is snapped. Like that is supposed to be one piece of metal and it's got like a complete break in it there and there. That's supposed to be straight. Can you see that? That is one wonky old screw. And then I think this one's actually all right. I mean, there are some signs of stress, but it's not as bad as the other one. Can you see that? That is stress. So yeah, this chair has, I mean, I absolutely loved it. I'm so glad I had it. But for one reason or another, it just didn't last. Quite a lot later. Ignore my hair. I fell asleep on the sofa with wet hair. Let me see if I can like tie it up so that at least it's not quite so chaotic. I am getting around to jewellery decluttering. So I do have a handful of like nice jewellery. I've got my rings, which I'm not gonna pick them all up, but they're just on the side here, that I wear every day. I've got my kind of like necklace collection that I wear, and I swap out this middle one with like a thick, I think it's either white gold or silver, I can't remember, chain, because I've been slowly but surely shifting from wearing a lot of costume jewellery to a lot of like actual good quality, you wear it all the time type of jewellery. The only jewellery that I do swap out all the time is earrings, which is in here. So this was a jewellery box that my grandmother bought me for either birthday or Christmas a little while ago. And I store all of my earrings in here. There's a few bits in here I probably could clear out, but earrings are one thing that I do just buy cheap and cheerful earrings and swap them out every day. But I feel like with everything else, I'm becoming a little bit more kind of considered and careful and more or less wear the same thing every day. This is my jewelry box. It's a Stackers box, but Stackers have recently released an update where instead of them like being things that you have to like lift up and pull out, they're actually like little drawers, but they're still the same like type of storage. If you do have a lot of jewelry and you want to keep it like really organized, these Stackers are amazing. And I've had this for years. I bought this at university. I've owned it all this time, and like I am still a big fan of it. I just don't really consume jewelry in the same way anymore. You'll notice it's quite empty. I've got my top unit, which has a balancing oil in it. Got my new Pandora. I lost my old one, so my mum bought me a new one for Christmas last year, but it's got no like real Pandora chains on it yet. Oh, some earrings in here, and like there's like the smallest bits and bobs, but it's basically empty. I then have this Stackers, which is actually empty, and then this has jewelry in it. There are one or two pieces in here that are sentimental or special for one reason or another, but a lot of things in here I just don't wear. And then this is the bottom containery thing, which is just a big container. And there are some strange things in here that if any of you used to either watch my YouTube videos that I think are now all on private, or you used to read my blog, I used to be obsessed with like necklaces like this. And I still have a handful of them, but I do not wear them, so I just do not need them. And the other thing I have here is this, which is a little bag of Christmas earrings. There are probably some in here that I can dispose of, but I've got so many Christmas earrings. It's one of my favourite things to collect. Let me move you down. So what's the best way to do this? I might steal this container, and this can be for things that I am getting rid of. And because the things I'm going to be keeping are less, I'm going to put them in here. I'm using my phone to do more kind of vlogging on the go because it's significantly more stable than my camera, which really winds me up. But this is where I've got to with the jewellery sorting. So in here we have all of my little studs. So I've got the Christmas ones out and then a couple of like normal all year round ones. These my best friend made for me a million years ago, but I love them, so they stay up there always. I've got my kind of multi-pack of Levisset earrings that I sit here, and then behind it I've put all of the bracelets that I'm keeping. Here we have all of the Christmas earrings, which there are, as you can see, many. So you've got little figgy puddings. My other best mates printed this on a 3D printer, which I think is quite fun. They're like, they go from everywhere from being like really subtle, like these little trees, to like really loud. But yeah, they are all of my Christmas earrings. I've popped the non-Christmas earrings, obviously I'm keeping in this little pouch that I can swap that back over in the new year. These are now all of my necklaces. I also have this. I have an advent calendar for my mum that's like a charm bracelet that you fill up every day. So I'm putting that there just so I can easily access it. But I've popped all of my necklaces here. So this is the one that I tend to swap out with the pearl necklace I'm currently wearing. I thought maybe I could use either this one or this one in my stack every so often. So this is just from Oliver Bonus, but if I pop them on here, maybe I'll use them. And then these are all the bits of jewelry that I'm going to get rid of, but I should probably also add on these two. So these have been hung on the side of the mirror for absolutely ages, but I'm just clearly not going to use them because they have been here and haven't been touched since they were put there. So I'm gonna add that to that little pile. And then it means that my bedside table, which I'm now gonna pop this on, is looking very empty, which I actually quite enjoy because I have quite a lot of devices that I charge down here every evening, as you can see with all of these cables. But it now just means I have my deep pillow spray, which actually is very nearly finished. This is a water bottle that I obviously fill up shockingly with water. These are my daily rings. So these are the rings I wear every day. I found this when obviously I was clearing out my jewelry box. So I've picked this up and popped that there. Don't really know what it is, but it will live there anyway. And this is a significantly nicer way of presenting my bedside table. And then there were usually a book on here. It's The Great Gatsby, but it's in like an English and French book, and I really should be reading it, but I've been avoiding it, so I'm kind of hiding it in there, so I hope that it kind of goes away. Ending this video how I feel like I end quite a lot of my videos at the moment, sitting in the bathroom doing my skincare before I go to bed. So it is the evening of Sunday. It's about 9:45, so I'm just taking a very slow wind down to go to bed. I've kind of put everything away that I was faffing about with this afternoon. So all of the little kind of jewellery containers and jewellery boxes are back where they should be. And I've packed my bag ready for tomorrow because I was using my like work rucksack for the weekend trip that we had. So yeah, this kind of concludes the end of Sunday. It's been like a very nice, chill, kind of quite a typical Sunday for me, to be honest, when I don't have a huge amount on. I take a little bit of time, I take it quite slowly, I probably go pick up some food, but ultimately just take a few moments to kind of reset and recharge ahead of a busy week ahead. Next week is like probably just as busy as last week, and then it does start to slow down on the approachment to Christmas. So I'd say I've got 1 week left of like slightly mentalness, and then it does calm down. So I think I might avoid filming next week again because obviously last week didn't go to plan and next week is just as busy. And then maybe the week after, when it's all calmed down, I can film a couple of like in the week vlogs, but I'm gonna have to go. I'll see how it goes, but yeah, it's just really, really busy at the moment. So that is the end of the week and the end of the night and end of the day skincare done. I'm probably gonna go and sit in bed and keep reading some more of my book. I probably read about 50 pages today, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on my Sunday. If you did, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.